Charleston White is back in the headlines, but this time the internet isn't laughing. Reports and viral footage claim that Charleston was chased out of Memphis by a group of local goons, and the clip showing him screaming, "Help, help, help," has turned into one of the wildest moments social media has seen all week. What started as another stop on his controversial speaking tour reportedly ended in pure chaos, as locals who felt disrespected by Charleston's earlier comments confronted him outside a downtown venue.
They say they done sent a whole bunch of kids down out of Memphis to the Texas Juvenile Detention Center. I can't name the facility. And they say they got a boy out of Memphis by 6'2". He's 15 years old, about to be charged. Say them young niggas in Memphis killing like a mother. So they got the young boy down here from Memphis. They say the boy about 6'2", 180 pound big boy at 15. And they say this young is checking everything at the door. They say this young nigga got everybody scared. He got the young boys scared. They say if you coming there with anything pretty, little Memphis got it. I don't know who this little boy is. They say they say this young nigga out of Memphis, they ain't never seen nothing like it.
Witnesses claim the confrontation went from verbal to physical in seconds, forcing Charleston to run for cover while filming phones captured every angle of the madness. Within hours, the footage spread like wildfire. Blogs reposted it, YouTube reaction channels broke it down frame by frame, and even other rappers began weighing in. For a man who's built his entire brand on provoking the streets, this latest encounter might have been the moment when his words finally caught up with him. Sources say Charleston had been warned not to travel to Memphis after making inflammatory statements about local rappers and community leaders in a live stream just days earlier. He allegedly accused several Memphis figures of fake activism and criticized the city's crime rate, saying too many were acting gangster without knowing what real consequence feels like. Those comments didn't sit well with the city's locals, especially given Memphis's reputation for street credibility and its recent tragedies involving artists like Young Dolph. According to witnesses, several men showed up to the venue as Charleston's event wrapped up, demanding that he keep Memphis out his mouth. At first, Charleston tried to defuse the situation by talking, but when one of the men reportedly lunged toward him, everything turned into a scene straight out of a movie. The footage filmed by bystanders shows Charleston sprinting toward his vehicle while shouting for help, visibly panicked. Some voices in the crowd can be heard laughing, while others yell for him to get out of Memphis.
White, man, my boy Charlie White. He fuck with me. Don't touch me. Why you touching me, bud? That's my boy. Charlie White, man, turn me up, Charlie White. Come on, Charlie White, man. I love you, baby. You the GOAT, Charlie White, man. You the GOAT, Charlie White. Charlie White, the GOAT. I love you, man. I love you, Charlie White. Charlie White, we love you, man. We love you. He the GOAT, y'all. Charlie White, the GOAT, man. All right, my bad. We love you, Charlie. We from Memphis. We love you, bro. Boy Charlie White, man. My boy Charlie White. He fuck with me. Don't touch me. Why you touching me, bud? That's my boy. Charlie White, man, turn me up, Charlie White. Come on, Charlie White, man. I love you, baby. You the GOAT, Charlie White, man. You the GOAT, Charlie White. Charlie White, the GOAT. I love you, man. I love you, Charlie White. Charlie White, we love you, man. We love you. He the GOAT, y'all. Charlie White, the GOAT, man. All right, my bad. We love you, Charlie. We from Memphis.
What makes the situation even crazier is how fast it went viral. Clips were on every major social media platform within hours, each edited with captions, memes, and commentary. Fans were stunned to see the man who regularly taunts rappers, mocks street culture, and dares people to test him now appearing vulnerable. It sparked massive debate online. Was Charleston really running for his life, or was this another orchestrated stunt to boost his visibility? Given his history of trolling and intentionally causing controversy, it's hard for some to believe he didn't know this could happen, But for those who've followed Charleston's rise, it's also clear that he's never faced this level of real-world pressure before. The Memphis scene is not one to be underestimated. Over the past few years, the city has seen its fair share of street tension, and many locals felt that Charleston crossed a line by bringing that same energy to their backyard. Whether it was about respect, reputation, or revenge, what happened that night has now become another viral moment in the ongoing saga of Charleston White, a man who's made a career out of testing boundaries, only to find out the streets still have a way of testing back. As the video continues to circulate, reactions across social media have been explosive. Some users are calling the incident karma in motion, claiming Charleston finally got a taste of the consequences he's been inviting for years. Others, however, see it differently, arguing that the situation proves how dangerous it's become to voice unpopular opinions in hip-hop culture. Regardless of where people stand, one thing is certain: the internet has turned this into one of the biggest viral spectacles of the year. Memes of Charleston running flooded timelines within hours, with captions comparing him to movie characters, video game chases, and cartoon scenes. But beneath the humor lies a deeper tension about how far people are willing to go to silence a voice they disagree with. Charleston has built his career on controversy. Known for his unfiltered commentary, he's repeatedly clashed with rappers, gangs, and even activists. Over the past few years, he's taken shots at Boozy, T.I., Soulja Boy, and countless others, always claiming he speaks for truth and accountability. But that truth often comes with provocation, and in the case of Memphis, it seems his words hit a nerve. The irony is that Charleston often warns young people about violence, yet many accuse him of sparking conflict just to stay relevant. His critics argue that this moment exposes the contradiction in his message, preaching peace while profiting from chaos. Still, supporters insist that Charleston is misunderstood. They believe his methods, while extreme, are meant to expose hypocrisy within hip-hop culture. To them, this latest incident doesn't discredit his message, it reinforces it. They argue that the attack proves how dangerous street culture still is, and how speaking out against it can literally put someone's life at risk. That's why Charleston's fan base hasn't abandoned him. They've doubled down, calling him the only one brave enough to tell the truth. And in a way, that's the essence of Charleston's career: polarizing, unpredictable, and impossible to ignore. Meanwhile, local Memphis voices are pushing back against that narrative. Community members say Charleston's comments didn't come from a place of concern. They came from mockery. In their view, he disrespected the same people he claims to help, ignoring the pain and history that shaped their reality. Many saw his remarks about fake gangsters and dead rappers as disrespectful to the city's culture, especially following the deaths of beloved figures like Dolph and Big Scar. For some, running him out of town wasn't about proving toughness, it was about defending pride. Police have reportedly reviewed the footage, though no formal charges have been filed. Some insiders claim Charleston himself contacted authorities afterward, alleging harassment and threats. Whether he presses charges remains to be seen, but this incident has once again blurred the line between real-life danger and online entertainment. Because in today's world, one viral clip can turn a near tragedy into a trending topic. And in Charleston's case, that might be both a blessing and a curse. As the story evolves, deeper questions are surfacing about the culture Charleston White has helped create, one where shock value outweighs self-awareness. This isn't the first time he's courted danger for attention, but it might be the first time the consequences truly hit home. For years, Charleston has made a living criticizing the streets while still playing by its unwritten rules. He thrives on confrontation, deliberately saying the things others won't. But when those words start manifesting into real threats, the spectacle begins to look less like activism and more like self-destruction. This Memphis encounter could be the turning point that forces him to reckon with the fallout of his own fame. Behind the scenes, insiders claim that some of Charleston's business partners are growing uneasy about the controversy. Several upcoming events and appearances were allegedly postponed following the incident, with sponsors worried about potential safety risks. Promoters fear that future stops on his tour could attract similar confrontations from local crews who feel disrespected. What was once a bold marketing strategy is now looking like a liability. Even Charleston's supporters admit that while he may be fearless, he's also unpredictable. And unpredictability in this game can cost lives. Meanwhile, the streets are watching closely. In cities like Memphis, Houston, and Atlanta, reputation is everything. To many locals, Charleston's escape video was more than just embarrassing. it was symbolic. In their eyes, the self-proclaimed truth teller who mocks others for running or ducking smoke was now doing the same thing. Videos of his reaction have become ammunition for rappers and commentators who've had past issues with him. Some even claim that the moment proves he isn't built for the energy he constantly provokes. Still, others argue that surviving the situation, rather than escalating it, was the smartest move he could have made. From a psychological standpoint, Charleston's behavior reflects the duality of modern fame. He thrives on being both the villain and the victim, switching roles depending on the reaction he gets. That strategy has made him millions of views, but it's also placed him in the center of danger that doesn't fade when the cameras stop rolling. The Memphis footage has become the perfect storm, a mix of comedy, humiliation, and real fear. It's the kind of moment that cements Charleston's image as both infamous and untouchable, depending on who's watching. Yet one thing is clear, the internet's fascination with him isn't going anywhere. Every controversy, every insult, every near brawl becomes another episode in the ongoing saga of Charleston White. But as the stakes get higher, the question becomes, how long can he keep walking that tightrope before it snaps? At this point, Charleston White has become the most polarizing voice in modern culture, equal parts comedian, critic, and chaos magnet. What happened in Memphis is more than just a viral clip. It's a cautionary tale about how far the performance of controversy can go before reality catches up. Charleston's message about accountability might still resonate, but his methods keep testing the limits of what's considered truth-telling versus provocation. The streets don't play by internet rules, and no amount of live streaming or viral clout can rewrite that fact. Still, Charleston's story isn't over. Every time people think he's finished, he finds a way to spin the narrative, monetize the moment, and turn his critics into marketing. But the Memphis scare might be the wake-up call that even he can't outrun forever. The look on his face in that viral clip, panicked, desperate, human, broke the image he's spent years building. For once, Charleston wasn't the loudest in the room, and that silence, that vulnerability, might be the one thing that truly humbles him. Or it might push him to go even harder. The public, however, seems divided. Some laugh, others sympathize, but everyone's watching. That's the reality of modern fame. The fall is often more entertaining than the rise. And for Charleston White, who's made a career out of mocking others' misfortunes, the irony couldn't be clearer. Still, even now, his ability to spark conversation shows why his name won't disappear anytime soon. Love him or hate him, Charleston has once again proven that controversy is currency. But in the wrong city, at the wrong time, that kind of currency can cost you everything. This latest chapter might not end his career, but it definitely redefines it. Because whether you see him as brave or reckless, one truth remains. The line between being a viral personality and becoming a cautionary headline is razor thin. And for Charleston White, that line just got a lot closer. If you want more raw breakdowns, street-level reports, and viral hip-hop moments decoded, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Celeb Vibe, where culture, conflict, and truth always collide in real time.